Good day and greetings. Thank you for tuning in to my Aisha Speaks Jade podcast, where I am your host, Aisha, also known as Jade. And this is a very interesting episode that I'm going to be speaking on because I really would like to know your input on it. I would like to know if you've done this and it worked for you or not. Okay, so this is all about social media. Okay, social media toolkit. So today's episode is how to build your business without social media. How to build your business without social media. So do you honestly feel like you can build your business without any type of social media output? And if so, has that worked for you? And if you don't believe that, then why don't you? So pretty much, again, if you feel like you can build your business without social media, I would love to know why. And if you feel like, growing or building your business, you need that social media outlet, I would like to know that feedback as well. So again, the episode is about how to build your business without social media, and I am your hashtag researcher. So, people are spending thousands, if not millions of dollars getting social media followers and trying to build an empire. The problem is that those followers aren't yours. They belong to the platform. What if the platform shuts down? What if that platform shuts down? You're not talking to your so-called customers anymore if that platform shuts down for whatever that reason is. So again, I am just a hashtag researcher. You are more than welcome. You know I love dialogue and comments. So I want to speak about 3 smarter ways to build a stable, strong business. And again, love your feedback. I'm the researcher, and let's see what happens. So the first would be build your list. Build your list. Not your followers, but your contact list. And so if we didn't have social media and you needed to build your list based off, of course, your contact list, okay? Again, it says build your list, not your followers, but your contact list. Get customer emails. Write down info from events. Build a phone number database. It's not as simple as setting up camp on a free social media platform, but you can actually reach people when you have a new idea, service, or product to introduce. Better yet, people have a direct way to reach you with their needs. Okay? And I quote from a Seth Godin. The problem with buying social media followers is that they probably weren't that sticky. The people who were easy in are easy out. Pick a medium where you are more likely than not to own the connection. So do you think that you can build a list from customer emails, writing down info from events, and building a phone number database? Think about it. If you don't have to think about it, then I would love to have your comments. What do you think about that? If you think that your business can start being successful by doing that instead of always relying on social media. The next would be visit people. The personal connection is deeper than the social. From body language to trust signals, taking the time to bond with others builds something stronger than a relatively superficial digital relationship. So consider Steve Jobs and his famous walks, or other legendary entrepreneurs hopping on a plane to hand deliver a contract and turning right back around to go back home. So it seems like, Steve Jobs, he had money, so he was able to do that. But if you're an individual that's just starting out, that might not be so possible. So it isn't efficient and it isn't practical. The time is also essential to building a long-lasting business. Relationships, not transactions, are what keep your company strong. And last but not least, show up consistently. Show up consistently. So perhaps it was a suggestion that you can have a conversation with your audience through perhaps creating a newsletter. Maybe you can even send an email message to your community as well as weekends too. Sometimes maybe those messages might be brilliant. Sometimes not so much. But always remembering to show up. Creating a direct link to community, making time to connect, and consistently putting yourself out there is how you create a sustainable business. It's not a coincidence that all three are under your control. So they cannot be taken away. They are yours to keep and to lose. Okay? So for me, I believe that you can do half and half on your social media, as well as creating those other little small things like an email, perhaps if creating a phone number database. I believe that you can do it virtually and also get yourself out there as well. Okay, so that's just me. But for a lot of people, building a list may be just too much or too long, and they rather just do it the other way. And they have MailChimp and they have all these other apps or other tools that you can use to, instead of doing it longhand per se, you can just put all of that into that tool. So again, building your list, visiting people, and showing up consistently. Make sure that you leave your comments in the comment box here on Facebook. I thank you as always for tuning in and showing up live or listening to the replays that are available afterwards. So join my social media, okay? Join my follow. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You can find me at Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, Aisha Speaks Jade. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my YouTube channel, which you can go to and subscribe by hitting that thumbnail and hit that notification bell to stay in the loop. You can also follow me at LinkedIn if you have a LinkedIn at Aisha Jade Speaks. Aisha Jade Speaks. Always remember that self-care, self-love, self-respect, know your worth and your value are a what? Priority, not a choice unless you choose it to be. Create your happiness as well as create your greatness. Whenever you may go through challenges or obstacles, always remember to catch it, check it, and change it, because it may be difficult, but it is achievable. With that in mind, peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Ashe. and peace out.